Now, basketball. You have a basketball story you were about to tell, since we're still on basketball, about probably the most famous basketball player in the world right now.
Yes.
LeBron James. You have a theory or a story? I can't remember. You just started it and I stopped you.
I'm just going to throw facts out there.
Throw facts.
You come to whatever conclusion you want to come to.
Okay.
Okay. Safe to say, LeBron is a successful basketball player.
Yeah, he's been very successful.
Very successful. Spends, $1 million a year on his body, upkeep, according to...
He's got that tonal machine that he created or whatever.
Yep. Lots of rowing.
Lots of rowing.
And so several years ago, there was a story in the LA news and people were getting on LeBron because LeBron and his wife said it was cool for his underage children to have wine. And then the joke I made at the time was, before we go getting upset
right.
and calling him a bad parent,
right.
let's see how far they go in the playoffs.
Right.
Because it's going to change everything. They win the national champion or the world championship. Yeah. That's fine. And give the kids wine. But now his son, who's been boozing it up since high school, decides he's going to play basketball.
Right.
And also, if your father was LeBron James and you also had to pay, I mean, you're born knowing that you have to give it a shot.
Right.
No pun intended.
Yeah.
There's an enormous amount of pressure on you. Why wouldn't you drink in high school? Because it's like, you're never going to be, I mean, when has there ever been a situation, it's very probably
where
rare.
they've exceeded the father. It's very rare.
Like Rod Stewart has a son or a kid who writes songs. I'm pretty sure Rod's never opening for that kid. So now Bronny's having some heart stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Before we go saying what a bad parent LeBron is.
Yeah.
Let's see how they do this year.
Jake Rosenberg. So he's talking about Bronny James, who did score 12 points last night.
Did hit 2 threes.
Is that finally the first ones? He was 0 for 19 or 0 for 26. I saw the stat the other day. He was a big 0 for. Oh yeah, we were talking about it with Matt.
I don't know if it was that much.
15.
Yes, he was 0 for 15, but yeah, his shot percentage, he's like 5 for 26, which also happens to be one more missed shot than how Jaylen Brown started in his first 3 Summer League games.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Someone actually went back and checked on that because know, Jeff, Jaylen Brown got busted by some lip readers saying he ain't a pro.
Yeah, I'll just say this, as is everything with the Summer League, unless if it is someone who is just shouldn't be there,
right?
Like a Wembanyama or someone like that, looking really not good. Wembanyama was fine when he played last year. Zion only played a game before the Pelicans shut him down. Like it's I don't really take much from this.
Yeah,
I don't really. We know Bronny more likely than not is going to go play in El Segundo for the G League team for at least a little bit.
I lost my wallet there once.
You also lost your wallet in Las Vegas in your own dresser, but that's a different story for a different time.
No, it was a Beastie Boys song. I love my wallet in El Segundo. But anyway,
regardless,
listen in my own.
Regardless,
good memory, Jeff.
Sorry,
for 2 days I couldn't find it. It was in a drawer.
But regardless, I don't really think the funniest thing from this Summer League so far. I know everyone there are a lot of people who are annoyed with the way ESPN is covering Bronny, and I think it's actually more of an injustice to Bronny than it is more than anyone else. The fact that Alex Sarr, who was the number 2 overall pick, legitimately went 0 for 15 in a game.
No one said anything.
No points.
Right.
Was one foul away from fouling out if it was a normal game. They don't count. They foul you out with 9 fouls in the Summer League.
Are you serious?
Yeah, 9 fouls in the Summer League.
That's true. I
didn't know that.
Yeah,
why 9?
I forget who did it. Someone fouled out 2 years ago, and everyone made a huge fun of about it because it was 9.
We'll have to look that up.
But that was that's the only thing from Summer League I've really even paid attention to is that Alex Sarr legitimately went 0 for 15 in the game. Yeah. It should be impossible.
Now the games are right down the street.
They're Thomas and Mack.
Do you go to those ever?
In the past I did.
Yeah.
I'm not. I mean, even though we're credentialed media now.
Yeah.
Frank, it's still not the easiest events to cover for credentialed media, unless if you're like the beat writers for those specific.
How do we get credentialed media for Raider games? Can we do that?
I'm going to stay out of that one and leave that one to our fearless leader and potentially.
Is that possible? Like, I don't know, when the Steelers are in town.
There's no rooting in the press box, Frank.
That's fine. I can wear non-black and gold. I'll wear this.
That means no cheering either.
You know me. I'm very restrained.
Are you?
I'll have one of these. I have one of these, though, boy. All right. Let's look into that. Let's look into some media passes. I'll look into it. Brian knows how to give me the right avenues, and we'll look into that. Thanks for watching that clip of Punchlines with me, Frank Nicotero. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. We live stream the show Monday through Friday from 12 to 1 p.m. And if you want to listen to our podcast, go to your favorite podcast platform. All the details are in the description below. We'll catch you on the next one.